Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Will Motivation, and today we got big things happening for the Audi S6, as you guys can see, wrapped in that beautiful KPMF film. I forget the name of it. It's called like matte blue, voluptuous blue or something like that. But here's the problem though. Two things need to happen to this car. It needs to be lowered, and we need some wheels that'll look better with this wrap. Some dark color wheels. So what we're going to do to it today is we are going to take it to get the new wheels put on. The wheels are by Stance. They are sick. And so get a good last look at the Audi before it has the right wheels on it. We'll probably take these side skirts back to black. And yeah. Gotcha. There's the Audi S6, man. Bad to the bone. All right, so Hamza's gonna pilot it over there. Don't wreck my car, man. Don't do no stunts, none of that stuff. You know that dude. All right, let's go. So I'm taking the trusty truck over there so that they can recognize me, because I'm the one that dropped the wheels off already. I want y'all to see the wheels, but I'm gonna leave that up to Hamza. Let him try to vlog as much as he can. Uh-oh, cold start. Let's go. I can do a cold start in this though. Let's see. It's kind of quiet.
Why say something?
All right, so I'll see you guys at the discount tire place. It's gonna throw the wheels on the Audi. Let's go. So I'm gonna leave Hamza over here. Discount tire. We back. We back, baby. Hey, look what we got here. Somebody brought their California up here to get some wheel and tire work done. That's cool. That's cool.
So this was one of the cars here. Ferrari California. Looks like a 2017. Pretty nice car though. Some guy brought it in. He got some wheels put on it. They look a lot better than the factory ones actually. It looks like he's trying to mod it out a little bit. But yeah, pretty cool. It's a baby F12 right there. Very similar spec to Will's F12. So yeah, it's pretty dope.
All right, let me quickly go over the specs for the wheels that are going on the Audi. So first of all, it's a 2021 Audi S6. It has 21 by 8.5 inch wheels on it. The tires, I believe, are they're either Michelin or Pirelli's. I think they might be Michelin, but I can check on that or drop it right here on the screen. Bam! Now, I'm taking those same OEM tires and putting them on the new wheels, because the new wheels are also 21 inch by 9 inch wide. So they're a little bit wider. So the meat on the tires is gonna be a little bit smaller, which should look cool. But the tires should work on the new wheels. But yeah, they're 21 by 9s made by Stance. And they have like a gloss smoke black color to them. So they're not like jet black or gloss black. They're like a smoke shadow color is what they call it. So it should look good with this wrap, because the wrap is a matte blue and the wheels will be a gloss smoky black color. Should look dope, should look dope. So you guys drop a thumbs up if you like the wheels, or a thumbs down if you don't like the wheels once we get them on.
I expected the Ferrari to be more challenging than like a R8 to work on.
The Ferrari was actually easier. It's like the Ferrari had way more pretty usual jack points on it.
All right, YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Will Motivation, and of course, I have to show you guys the aftermath of throwing the new wheels on the Audi S6. Look pretty dope. You guys let me know what you think in the comments, but here it is. All right, so Hamza got my ride back safe. Shout out to Hamza. What you think about the wheels?
It looked nice. It looked OEM.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking, man. It looked like something that Audi would put on their car's OEM. So we're gonna take a good look at it. I'm gonna get the car washed. We'll get some B-roll of it. And y'all think I should go black with the side skirts? I'm thinking black with the side skirts would be more fitting now with the black wheels. But yeah, that looks steady. That looks slick. All I need is to drop this thing now. Yeah. Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Will Motivation, and just a quick video with a message, because I just came home, like, just got something to eat, was driving a Ferrari F12. And I was thinking to myself, as I was pulling up to the house, that, man, I had to work really hard to be able to afford the F12 and the Huracan, you know, in the garage or whatever, and the SV and stuff, right? So, but as I was like walking up the steps, you know, to get in my house and everything, then I was like, wait a minute. You know, I know other people that have Ferraris and F12s and supercars like that, or other people that are successful, you know, and also had to work hard in order to be able to afford those cars, right? But I was like, I don't really know anybody that started a business and hustled hard for years and isn't able to get the things that they want out of life, that isn't successful, you know, where maybe supercars or maybe other things in life, or a nice house, or, you know, being able to afford the vacations that you want to have or whatever. But I don't know anybody that has hustled hard in life with their own business and put in years and years of hard work that isn't successful, that isn't like achieving their dreams and their goals and things, right? But we do know people that have started businesses that are not at that level where they can, you know, consider themselves successful with it, or be able to buy a supercar or a really nice house or something like that, right? We do know some people like that, but you have to ask yourself, how many years were those people going all in their business? You know what I'm saying? Or that side hustle that turned into a business that started making a little bit of money, and then they put 10 years into it, or they put 15 years into it, or they put 20 years into it. Think about it. Do you know anybody that has a business that they really worked hard on, and they tried to make it better and better every year, and get more and more customers, and make that business more and more valuable to its consumers or customers or clients? And they've been doing it for 10 years or 15 years or 20 years. Do you know anybody like that that is not successful at this point, that's been grinding for 10, 15, 20 years with a business of their own with no limits on it? Think about it. Now, we probably all know people who have started businesses that they did it for a year. Or maybe, you know, some of you guys have done that. Like, I've even done that. I started a business and, you know, stopped that business after a year or some months. I've done probably several businesses like that. But the business that I felt passionate about and the business that I wanted to to spend my time and effort putting my effort into it, that business, I committed about over 20 years at this point into that business. And it's doing better than it ever has done in the past. And I've had some years where I, did less business and a little bit more and stayed in the middle and that kind of thing. But I still stuck to it. I still tried to make it better. I still put in the hustle and the grind to make that business work. So how many people, think about it, like, do you know that have done that are successful? I don't know any. Like, I know some people that have stuck to it and have made their businesses better and put more effort into it that are now doing very well. And then I know some other people, like myself, I've done that too. Like, so I'm not like putting anybody down. What I'm trying to do is pull people up to say, if you have an idea for a business that has value that to people, right, or to consumers, to businesses or whatever, you have a business idea that has value. When you start it, don't quit. Keep making it better. And if you are going to quit, you better have another business lined up that you're going to start. And when you find the one that you're passionate about, put in the effort and the grind, make it better and better and better. To people, don't worry about the money as much in the beginning. Let the money come, it'll show up, but make it valuable. And then you'll see 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, 15, maybe 20, be a whole different picture. You know what I'm saying? You just keep putting in that grind, keep doing things the right way. You'll see. Ask somebody that's been at it for 10, 15 years, 20 years, doing what they're passionate about, running a business. Ask them how it's going. You know what I'm saying? You guys probably know. But I don't know. That's been my experience, you guys. So I wanted to share that as I kind of walked in the house. You know what I'm saying? And some of these things, these material things are all temporary. Always remember that as well. So a lot of times I show these cars, but you know what these cars are. This beautiful car right here is clickbait. Yes, I own the car. Yes, I bought it legitimately. I can afford it and all that kind of stuff. Yes, I bought the Ferrari F12 as well, right? But me putting this stuff on YouTube is not for me to show off or to floss. It's for me to get clicks so that you come in here and I can show you what it took to get this, so that if you like that, then you can get your own. But what I'm trying to tell you, it might take more than a year. It might take more than 5 years. It might take more than 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But if you do it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? You just don't, there's no guarantees. Like, there's no guarantees. But believe me, when I was putting in that work, I wasn't thinking about this stuff. I was thinking about building something that would be valuable to people, to consumers, to the people that would use something that I could create. And the grind started and it hasn't stopped. Like, I started my business in 1999. I started another business in like 2002 or 3. Started another business in 2010. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still grinding on all 3 of those businesses. And anybody that's been around this channel for a while, you guys have seen some of those businesses, like the real estate. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real estate investor. I'm going to show you guys some more stuff that I'm doing with real estate. And I want to share some good news with you guys. I'm super excited because I have a verbal commitment on my first or second international property, real estate investment property. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it so you can click on it, check it out. But we're buying an investment property in Colombia, and I'm going to show you guys the ups and the downs and the reality of doing that. But I'm really excited about it. And also, let me throw this other quick message out here with this video. I'm in a message giving mood right now. The message is, focus on the positive things that you have happening or you want to have happen in the future. If you focus on, like, if you ask yourself right now, what are you worried about? Like, ask yourself, what am I worried about? And you think about, man, this might happen tomorrow or that might happen. You might have a long list of things. Now, then ask yourself, what am I looking forward to? Like, the things that you want. What are you looking forward to? If your list of worries, things that you're worried about, is longer than your list of things that you're looking forward to having happen, that you want to have happen, or that you expect to have happen, then you need to change your focus. You need to stop worrying about the what ifs and the maybes and what could happen, and start thinking about the positive things that could happen. And then start to get that good feeling of looking forward to the things in life. And man, life can be good when you live like that. Like, let me tell you, like, don't focus on the bad things. Focus on the things that you want. To focus on the things that you expect that are good. And that's what'll start happening. All right, it's your boy Will Motivation. Love you guys. Peace out.
It's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm here to tell you guys to go to Will Motivation. The exotic cars is crazy. I've been watching this show for a little while now, and it's growing. But we need everybody else to subscribe to Will Motivation and support Will. I'm supporting him. You do the same.